B-Movie Madness, the movie we're going to talk about tonight. Let's find out. Death Spa. Now, Death Spa is a 1989 horror film which is about a health club which is being plagued with all kinds of accidents and murders, and the owner starts to suspect it's his brother-in-law doing it, but in reality, it's the vengeful spirit of his deceased ex-wife. Death Spa is a movie that, much like Truth or Dare I talked about a while back, that I never saw as a kid on VHS because my video store never had it. So when I saw it a few years back online, the version I watched was terribly cut. A lot of the gore was removed from the movie, so a lot of the fun was removed from the movie, because this is the kind of movie where you want to see, some awesome gore effects, but it wasn't there. So, Dark Sky underneath the Gorgon label, Gorgon Video, which is an old video label they released Face to Death, and they're bringing it back for stuff like this. They released it on DVD and Blu-ray finally, and I got the DVD because the combo pack was a little too much money, so I just got the DVD only. They finally released it on DVD and Blu-ray in unrated glory, and I finally got to watch it. And wow, this movie is pure trash, but it's also really, really, really entertaining. Especially if you're into this kind of stuff. I mean, if you're watching a movie called Death Spa, you know what you're getting into. You're not getting into something that's going to be regarded as like a classic like Halloween or The Shining. You're getting into some trash, and this movie delivers in that area. The best part of the movie is definitely the gore. The gore is cheesy as all hell, but there's so much of it. All the deaths are nasty and brutal, especially in the third act of the movie where things start to be kicked up quite a notch. When the big finale happens, because there's a big party at the health club, and a whole bunch of people get killed. My favorite death is probably when this mirror explodes, causing a woman to be shredded into quite a few pieces. And all the gore is cheesy. It's not meant to be serious at all. It's just meant to be over the top and silly as all hell. The acting isn't terrible. It's not great. Some people perform better than others. Ken Foree from Dawn of the Dead's in it, but I don't think they utilized him that well. I wish he had a better part in it, because I think From Beyond and like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3 used him a lot better than this movie used him. Chelsea Fields in it. She was in Masters of the Universe. She played can't remember her name, Man-at-Arm's daughter in the movie. She's part of He-Man's group. She's in this. Other than that, I don't recognize anybody else in the movie, but I thought the acting wasn't terrible. It was not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. The movie moves at a fast pace. I think the movie's only it's less than 90 minutes long, so it doesn't drag at all. And I think the ending is fantastic. I think the final shot is hilariously awesome. Don't want to say quite what it is, but it's a great final shot. The movie that is pretty funny. Let's just say it has an eye that just starts spraying and spraying out a whole bunch of goo. It's just really silly and dumb, but a lot of fun. Yeah, there's some things that don't make a lot of sense in the movie. I think they wrote this movie as something different, and then they decided to add in the ghost subplot, and so some things in the movie just don't really make sense at all. But it works for this kind of movie because it's just silly trash. So I really like Death Spa. I'm really glad that they finally released it unrated on DVD, and for people who like things in HD, and it's on Blu-ray as well. If you like late 80s like B movies, if you like the late 80s like trauma stuff and stuff like Slumber Party Massacre 2, stuff like that, I think you'll absolutely have a ball with this movie. I think it's a good beer and pizza movie. I brought it over to my friend's house to watch it, and we both had a blast watching it, so it is a good movie to show friends, like-minded friends, people. If you show this to the wrong people who don't have the right mindset, because there's some people out there, when they watch horror movies, they have this thing where if they're not scary, they're not worth a damn, But I mean, just read the title, Death Spa. I mean, if you think it's going to be anything like super serious and scary as all hell, no, you're a moron if you think that. Death Spa, it's just pure cheese. you don't like pure cheese, you're not going to like this now. But if you like cheese, Despot is definitely your kind of movie. I'm Jonathan Knight, and thanks for watching.